made. Smoother than your smoothest criminal. Shamo. About that money, what we get into. Shamo. About that money, get residuals. Shamo.
This is some other shit though. Let's get to the trending topic. Yay, the trending topic. Let's get the Lori Harvey, right? And let's get to Michael B. Jordan. Not MJ, him day, fade away perfect. No, Michael B. Jordan and Lori Harvey. Steve Harvey's stepdaughter. So, first of all, they broke up, right? Maybe kind of allegedly, but they say they did. I'm not shocked. In one little bit, I'm not, I'm surprised. I'm not like, oh, damn, I'm not crushed. Like some of the comments online, some of the women like, damn, they look so happy together. I wanted them to win and woo, woo, woo. And that's you for the people that wanted them to win. I'm not saying I wanted them to not win. I'm just saying, like, I didn't see it working. And obviously, the obvious reasons, women still don't want to take accountability for whatever reason. In the comments, because a lot of guys are saying she pretty much, she's a super hoe, like she is a super hoe. Last night says it all, like you really had a ball and you a super hoe. You know what I mean? Or 304, when you want to be polite. You know what I mean? I'm being funny, but I'm not. When you look at the track record, that's just how men are going to judge. You could not agree, and I talk about this, the pros and the cons of the the duality that is the sexes, and the double standard, some for men, some for women, some you don't like, some you don't like. And we don't make the rules. You can try to change them, like Tony. There was no other way. You can spend your time trying to change them, or you can adapt and just move like how you've been moving. So anyway, with that said, the reason why a lot of guys call her 304, for people that's been under a rock, she had a lot of industry guys she was dating. I ain't gonna say she was sleeping with all of them, because women be like, just because she was dating don't mean she was boning. And that's true. But how, how realistic is that? So for instance, she fucked with Diddy, right? Like, told you we won't stop, bad boy. Then she rocked with his son. So did she fuck the son? Did she not fuck Diddy? Did she fuck Diddy and not fuck the son? I don't know, but anytime a woman deals with a father and a son, how else do you want me to view it? How do you view it as a woman? Like, Like when a dude, when a dude mess with two sisters, he pimping hard. He mess with a mom's and a daughter, he pimping hard. At least in his mind, a lot of dudes will, Like, and that's you. They'll be like, oh, nah, homie is, he's that dude. He knocked both off. So the person that's getting knocked off, you're looked at as the lesser, whether you agree with it or not. So Trey Songz and Diddy, his son, Akon, brother, and a lot of other people that we probably don't know about. So recently, obviously, she got with Michael B. Jordan. Last year, heard about it on Uncle Murder, who I quote a lot. That's crazy, shit crazy on the wrap-up. That's how I heard about it. Because I don't really care about that stuff. I talk about entertainment for learning purposes, or maybe, get some shock value in entertainment, because that's what it is. I said, okay, boom, Steve Harvey wife, daughter, but not really the daughter. But while I was doing some little studying today and shit, like to talk about this shit, what I found out is that her moms pulled some of the same shit. What am I talking about? I'm talking about, her mom's fucking with the street niggas. Like, and I'm not going to judge on that, Now I said, make sure he intelligent and thug too. Like, make sure he intelligent thug if you're going to fuck with some street niggas. And that's you, ladies, if that's what you want to deal with. Or maybe reform, maybe some ghost type nigga in your mind. You think you're going to live the power couple, but you're going to get a ghost, and you're really not. She was messing with some street nigga, and I guess he went off, went up north or whatever he had, he locked up. Then start fucking with the cousin. They ain't say not real cousin. They like started fucking with the cousin, got babies by the first dude, and you got babies by the cousin? Oh, wow. That's crazy, shit crazy. But when you put the beat on, I'm not shocked and I'm not amazed. I just said, damn, that's some 3-0. Is that some incest shit? Like, I know certain cousins deal, you say third cousins or in certain countries, that's how they give it up. You know what I mean? But I said, damn, you was fucking with homie, he got knocked. Then you went and fucked with his cousin and had a baby by him? Fast forward, your daughter fucked with Diddy. Did she fuck with the son? So I just think that crazy. But let's get to the other aspect of this, right? Because women was clowning or trying to clown Michael B. Jordan because he only dated snow bunnies. So getting with her, people were saying he was gay. Women come for They come for the slander. They come for the sign language. You know what I mean? And the need to try to shame niggas, emasculate them for whatever reason. Maybe because they, obviously they can't come to fisticuff because you're the weaker. You know what I mean? So you got to go to the throwing shade, throwing shame, try to slander, try to, make a nigga name sully and all that out in the streets. So they was questioning his sexuality, even though we knew I'm not gonna say he can't go both, but once you go both, that means you're gay in my book. I don't think he's that. So first it was that. He only fucked with the Snow Bunny. Then he got with her, all was forgiven. It's like, nah, he fucking with Lori B. Harvey, then all is forgiven, and now they the new power couple. I think he rented out the aquarium or some fly shit like that for her. Big baller shit, like, you know what I mean? And that's you, niggas that got the money and want to do shit like that. They was the power couple. They was happy for her because she was with Future. You know what I mean? She was with, like I said, a couple other industry dudes. So getting with him, like he ain't a rapper, he ain't, you know what I mean? He's one of them dudes as far as acting. You know what I mean? Obviously, Black Panther, Marvel. You know what I mean? Black Panther 2 coming out, Wakanda Forever. You know what I mean? Thus, you see the background. So it was a good look for her. Was it a good look for him? I beg to differ. Maybe for the ladies that's like, yeah, well, now we glad to know that he like black women. But dudes, it's like, bro, you couldn't get nobody else. Granted, she don't got no kids, but it's like, dog, you couldn't get nobody else. I know she look good, and she do look good. She's attractive. Not going to take that away from her. Knowing the history of the moms, knowing what she did, it's like somebody trying to wipe Superhead up. And she's still out here, Karif Stefan, whatever. She out here with her podcast and shit, talking about little dick energy. You know what I mean? And big dick energy and all this shit that women try to, shame men with. She still look out good. No, I ain't gonna hate on her. She still look good. Physical appearance. But do y'all see somebody wifing her up now? I don't. So it's a bad look. So for Michael B. Jordan, it's like, it's a bad look for you. At least that's how guys took it. But now let's get to the contract. People were saying it's a contract now because they broke up, and people make up a lot of conspiracy, and it could have been a contract, it could have been an arranged, situation, a litty situation. And if it was, then it is what it is. But my thing is, this is why I don't think it was arranged, because it doesn't make him look good. Just to appease black women, I think he was doing pretty damn decent. Like, you know what I mean? Yeah, PDD, you know what I mean? I think he was doing pretty damn decent. PDD for himself. A1 actor, if not on his way. Obviously got some great movies, Creed, and a whole bunch of other stuff. In good shape, 35, millionaire, high value, no kids. Think he'll be all right in the women's departments. A lot of women that still would drop their drawers. No questions asked. Say no names. No questions. Say yes or no. Like, that's a Purple Tape reference. You know what I mean? Say no names. Say yes or no. Well, you know why. We not supposed to trust anybody in our profession anyway. Like, we knock niggas out the box all the time. I think he would have been okay finding some more women to fuck with him, even if black women didn't fuck with him. And some black women would have fucked with him. And I'm sure a whole slew of black women would love to be where she was. Tell me I'm lying, and then I'll stop speaking. Tell me I'm lying. I'm talking about thousands of 100,000s of women would love to be with him. Oh, but you black. So they can say what they want about him being with the Snow Bunnies and, try to shame him. So I think it looked more good on her end to get with somebody like him. And obviously, they saying another reason why it didn't work or why it didn't last and make it last forever. And after the love is gone, what used to be right is wrong. Earth, Wind, and Fire reference. He wanted to get married, apparently, or maybe kind of, sort of, allegedly, I'm going to say. And she ain't want that. And it's like, damn, people was trying to make the 10-year difference like it's a big difference. It's not that big of a deal. It's really, really not. 10 years is big, but not when you pass a certain age. She's a whole 25. Oh, but if the women saying, well, she going to find somebody when she get ready. You know what I mean? She going to find somebody when she get older. Maybe not. Maybe Kevin Samuels is, you know what I mean? Whispering from the grave. Like, Olivia the slave. You got distracted on your way to grandma's house. And now she's lost and turned out. That's a Whispers reference. Are you going to find somebody like him? And you say the quality, obviously she had somebody propose to her before. Obviously Diddy got more money. But when you say high value, in my sense, it's not just about the bag. It's about your integrity. It's about your principles, your morals. What do you stand on? You know what I mean? your intentions. You for the streets and you trying, you know what I mean? You just fucking around and sow your royal oats, or you looking for solid commitment relationship. I think he fits that more than probably the people she's with. Maybe the guy that wanted to get married to him. I don't know who he is, but I know she rejected him. So she actually, if he proposed and got rejected, Steve Harvey said he's a sweetheart, and I'm not being funny. He's a good dude. He was looking for shit to not like about him. And this is the stepdad, and this is what's supposed to happen. You're supposed to have your uncle, your older cousin, if you don't got no, you know what I mean, your pop's not around, to vet the men that you're going to possibly be with. And that's you. And that's a lot of ladies, unfortunately. So they broke up. Lori Harvey and Michael B claimed that he wanted to marry her or take it further, and she ain't want it. And now what? How do you see it playing out? I'm sure he's going to have somebody soon. Probably be married soon, have kids. And there's no rush for guys. That's another thing. Ladies like, yeah, she young. How long is she going to wait? I know I go gamble a lot. Y'all know on the show, sports, hip-hop, interviews, PopaVisT 101, entertainment. When I'm talking sports, it's really talking about gambling, because that's what I do. And that's your money, son, right? That's your money. Normally, when you at the crap table, or you in the casino, or you trying to take on Vegas, if you come up, leave quick, leave fast. Go put your money in a room, or go cash out your chips. However you do your system. Like normally, when I go real quick, because it's my show, we unscripted, we do what we want over here. When I'm gambling, say I go with a stacking tin. Even though I brought more, but I'm starting out with a stack. That's my budget, and that's me. Get the stack. If I come up right away, say I hit for 15, or you know what I mean, get a little extra. I put the stack away, and then I gamble. Now on some days when I'm feeling lucky, I say, damn, I'm already up. So I was going prepared to lose the stack anyway, so I'm going to keep gambling. My point is this, ladies and for gamblers, ladies and gentlemen, and lowlife. You know what I mean? That's a Slick Rick reference. When you hit and you get your come up, you may not get another come up. You may stand at that fucking table all night long, like Lionel Richie, all night long, losing. Like you don't get the blackjack. You don't get your number. You just keep putting. I seen people just keep putting chips on that black. I mean, on a particular number. Some of my numbers is 10, 27, you know what I mean, 18, 4, 11, you know what I mean? Little people be having their low numbers and shit. I see people keep putting the number don't come out for 3 hours, still putting chips. You're losing. You leaking blood. The ship is going down. But they feel like, fucking it. I'm going to either get one of these hits, putting this number on and get my money back, or I'm going to go out in a blaze of glory. My point is, when you get somebody like him, he's not the say-all, be-all. Maybe she'll find somebody else. But the chances are, when you keep gambling and the longer you stay, you're going to lose your money. And you're going to walk away with nothing. Rabbit ear pockets, like, yeah, you're going to walk away with rabbit ears. And for ladies, maybe she froze their eggs. Who knows? Y'all all on the clock. So how long are you going to take to meet somebody, fall in love, he's the right dude, then have kids? And that's just my thoughts on that. You know what I mean? No, let me give one more thought. Ladies, if you have good quality men in your life, men that's of good moral and value, and they have some principles that they stand upon, you're good with them, you're looking for a guy, let them vet the dudes you possibly think about being with. And that used to be a thing. People used to meet people through people. Now they meeting them on Tinder thinking you're going to find a wife and shit.